right, we are loaded and we're headed to Manchester, Pennsylvania. Oh, Smokies. So once again, today it is Monday, September 17th, 2018. Temperature here is 82 degrees. We are Sydney and I are 987 miles to 60 Steamboat Boulevard, Manchester, Pennsylvania. Abbey Inn. All right, I'm sure by now you guys have seen I guess you guys have seen the video about riders' response to the way their trucks are set up. And here again is a little bit of a recap of how their trucks are set up. This particular truck, this model, this truck here, does not have an optimized idle. It is equipped, however, with a bunk heater, the S-bar, but does not have a cooling system for sleeping. And from what I understand, the way it was explained to me, that rider trucks, I think it's actually by law, by EPA law, that they cannot turn off the auto shut off timer. They can extend it for a little bit, a few more minutes longer, but they cannot turn it off. It's illegal for them to do that. This truck is beautifully set up for winter driving, not for summer. There's nothing that you can do. You can wait for the amber light auto shut off engine shut down to flash. You can push on the pedal. No, there's nothing you can do to keep this truck running while you sleep. That's just the way it is. Unless, of course, you can hire somebody to push the pedal every 5 minutes while you sleep. So there's no amount of YouTube videos that you guys can send me that will fix this problem. I've already tried it. I've set the trailer brakes to park. I've released the tractor brakes, put it on drive. 5 minutes later, engine still shuts down. So, who knows? It is what it is. But right now, my only biggest concern is to get to Manchester, Pennsylvania as soon as possible. And then I guess I'm loading. I've already got my pre-plan here. I'm picking up picking up a load and delivering to Shano. Gonna be a load of chicken. And that's all I have for you guys. Wow, we're actually doing 68 miles per hour. 67. And we're back down to 66. Yeah. Alright, I don't want to drag this video on too long. In fact, you know, besides, I've got tons and tons of this highway already on file, so we'll catch you guys later. As always, thank you so very much for watching, and thank you for glorifying the Lord Jesus Christ with me 1 mile at a time. Peace. Found my remote control. Hey everybody, hello and good evening, greetings from Schaumburg, Illinois. We are currently traveling on Interstate 90. Alright, I always like to take this 290 east and then 290 to 294 and then all the way down to South Holland, Illinois. Temperature here is 84 degrees. By now I'm sure that you guys have seen the video of my phone call to Ryder customer service. There's absolutely nothing that they are willing to do. They're not willing to bump up the speed, and they are not willing to override the auto shutdown. It's supposedly against EPA rule, which I have heard from other sources as well. It is what it is. I just hope that you know, I just hope that it be cool enough in the at night to go to sleep. So the game plan is to sleep early, drive all day long, that way I can enjoy. Oh boy. This didn't work. I should have stuck with 90. Yep. Let's back up. Hold on. Come on, let's back up. Not. By the way, the Rand McNally Overdrive 8 Pro has a live traffic. I just keep forgetting to turn on the Wi-Fi on my iPad hotspot. Don't worry, give me another 26 more years. I'll get it. I'll get it. Eventually. Oh, guess who I met up with today? I met up with a fellow truck driver who is also a JBG Travels YouTube fan. A man by the name of William Enterline, who is currently employed with Well Companies. Drives a Kenworth T680. I think most of this traffic are getting off at that exit. I'm hoping that's the case anyway. So anyway, William, nice to meet you. William has been a subscriber of JBG Travels for a few years, many years actually. Yeah, you guys have been for those of you who have been curious to Sydney Jade, I know I said earlier that I named her CJ. That's because my brain did not connect. I thought Sydney was C. SJ. Sydney Jade here is now averaging at 8.1 miles to the gallon. That's actually really good, isn't it? But then again, please consider it's been mostly flat lands and light loads, so by the way, for those of you who have participated in Jackie and Michelle's live video, they want to extend their grateful gratitude to each and every one of you out there. Jackie said thank you. Yeah, Jackie, Michelle, Angelica, and Jessica, they've been friends since they were little kids. "21 years old, 22 years old, geesh. I don't remember much when I was at that age. "84 degrees. Hopefully it will get cooler tonight. I have been authorized by the boss to run the Illinois, Indiana, Pennsylvania, Ohio, turnpikes. We're gonna take the toll road all the way, baby. I like running the toll road. That's because I'm not paying for it. I don't know, it just makes it an easier drive, I suppose. So right now we have 34,000 pounds of frozen food products, sausages, I think meatballs, and about 22 pallets of blue chip pallets. Those blue chip pallets are very heavy. So we're probably looking at about 34 to 35,000. Yeah, this traffic turned out to be really nice. Okay, 290 east, 2 right lanes. There we go. Sometimes I'm looking for the gear shift to rest my arms. Somebody recently, one of you asked on a comment, what was the scariest thing I've ever encountered as far as other truck drivers. It happened out there in Connecticut. I was driving down the road, and the next thing I know, the truck engine just big, pap, boom. I look behind me, all I could see is black smoke all over. This was a Freightliner FLD, probably like a 95 model. And so, and it happened, I can't remember the name of that TA truck stop, but there's a TA truck stop on Interstate 84, right there by the state line of Connecticut and Massachusetts. I'm sure some of you, or most of you, would probably know it. So anyway, I was about a mile from that, and so I managed to coast it to the exit, and the truck would only run for about, I don't know, 6 miles an hour or less. And so I just kind of limped it in there. This was early in the morning, by the way. And the whole parking lot was still jam-packed. And there were trucks that were lined up. It happened right there by, I think I was parked right there by the shop. What was that? It happened right there by the shop, and of course, on to the right of me, are all the trucks lined up facing this way. And the guy asked me to move. I said, I can't move, man. My engine is busted. He started yelling and cussing, and next thing I know, he goes back in his truck. He puts a big knife under his shirt and shows me the knife. I said, what, you gonna stab me with that thing? Of course he didn't. But it was a very big Bowie knife. That thing had to be about 1.5 feet long. He was huffing and puffing, and he was really mad because apparently he had to go. I told him I was waiting for a tow truck. So I tried to restart the truck. Fortunately, it did. And I just managed to back it up just a little bit, enough for him to get out. Yep, there are some weird people out here. For the most part, you know, since I've been on the road, nothing, by the grace of God, only by His grace. Never been mugged, never been robbed. Truck never been broken in. I've heard some wild stories about drivers being robbed, mugged, killed, trucks broken in. But by His grace alone. Okay, I think there was somebody that wanted to know my dad's real name. My dad's real name was Andrew Jack Volrath IV. And his mom's name was Elizabeth Hansen. Don't know their birthdays or don't know much of the history of my dad's parents. Then my dad has a brother named, you got it, John Volrath. That was named after him. I haven't talked to that guy for 18, 19 years now. Don't come around much. Looks like 294 is running pretty good. 294 south. There we go. From this point, we are 688 miles to Manchester, Pennsylvania. Oh, it just turned to 707 now. I guess it's a little farther this way. Come on, four-wheelers, get it in there. Grab it, grab it. There you go. We are now on 294 south towards Indiana. Yeah, I just want to take this tiny little moment and say thank you to each and every one of you out there. I've noticed that the views on my videos has gone up quite rapidly. It's quite shocking to see a video goes up to like 1,000 views in 2 hours. And that is crazy. Not to my credit. That's entirely to you guys. So please continue to like, share, and comment, subscribe. Again, if you find these videos worthy of watching, maybe you'll find them worthy of sharing to other people. So thank you very much for your support. What a big difference between the coffee cup holder of this truck and the white truck, the Volvo. You guys saw that Volvo, right? I mean, it just shakes everywhere. It just what a stark contrast. I mean, this one here, I don't even have to close the lid. It doesn't spill. The white Volvo, boy, you better close the lid, otherwise your coffee would be all over the place. But let me ask you this. See that antenna over there? How does something like that, get away from the engineers and designers of this truck? Why in the world would you put a radio stereo antenna over there? I cleaned up my my windshield today at the Flying J. I had a hard time cleaning it with a squeegee because of that thing. If you notice that this truck only has one CB antenna, which is on the passenger driver's side, which is okay. I've always been a mosquitoes. I've always been a fan of single antennas, although the two antennas look cosmetically good. I don't like the directional part of it. But anyway, since there's only one antenna, why couldn't they put that antenna on the passenger side? What a very cumbersome place to put a stereo antenna. It must be one of those last minute midnight designs like, come on man, we gotta go home. It's Christmas Eve, we gotta go. I'm referencing you stay at work all night long, all day long, and the last minute you really just want to go home so bad. Yeah, that beeping kind of gets a little bit annoying, doesn't it? Well, this is all I have for you guys at the moment, so stay tuned. Don't anybody go nowhere. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good and godly day. And it be good here. Peace.